Part 14, the USA. In 1997, Gamba and I graduated together from the National University of Mongolia, UM. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but 2 years prior, we had a discussion about his future. I felt that running the bakery alone wasn't enough for what we both wanted in life. So, I suggested that Gamba study law at UM. He agreed. He always supported me, no matter what. Since he already had engineering degrees, his law program only took 2 years, and in 1997, we graduated together. While Gamba ran the bakery, I went back to work at MHIC2, where I'd worked before. But after just 3 months, I had a new idea: to go to the USA and learn English. As always, Gamba agreed and supported me. One of the things I cherish most about him is that he always trusted me, no matter how big or bold my dreams were. A year before that, I had my first experience abroad, a week-long trip to South Korea. It was my first time on a plane, and I was excited to explore. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see much. The group I was with only wanted to shop at the markets, day and night. I just followed along and came back home without any real memories. But I knew the USA would be different. So, I made the difficult decision to leave Gamba and my son, who had just turned 2 years old, in my mom's care. My mom agreed to look after him, and in September 1997, I left for the USA with 2 high school graduates and a woman with 2 kids. We didn't know much English, and honestly, we didn't know much about the outside world, as it hadn't been long since Mongolia's borders had opened. We flew from China to Japan, and then finally, we landed in Los Angeles, California. A young woman picked me up from the airport and helped me find an apartment in LA. One of the high school graduates and I rented a place near Santa Monica Beach. It was absolutely mind-blowing. I had never seen a beach before, and for me, everything looked so glamorous. The funny thing is, we were so mesmerized by the beach that we didn't realize how far we were from the language school, which was located downtown. We were just too excited to think clearly. We took an English test at the language school. My English was so poor back then. I had taken 1 semester of English at UM, but honestly, I wasn't a very good student. I ended up starting at the very bottom, with the class that taught ABCs. I studied for 6 months, but the whole time, I missed my family deeply. Eventually, I decided it was time to go back home. But the most important thing I learned during that time was a hard truth. The moment I crossed the Mongolian border, I realized how little I knew. It was a wake-up call. I had so much more to learn and do. What would be waiting for me when I returned home? Well, you'll have to wait and see. See you in the next video.